Previously on Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Yes, return.
All right, VMOC. You see the dragon clinging to the ice up above, about 50 feet up on the ceiling within the stalactites. What do you do? It's going to move up within the stalactites a little bit. A seething, brooding menace emanates from the dragon as you all look upon it. Whereas before you were awed by its presence, now that awe-inspiring feeling, this wonderful magic creature turns to dread. Who are you? What are you doing in my lair?
You need not know who we are, other than we are the ones to end your life at the request of another.
Then you will die. VMOC begins to claw at the ice, attempting to uncover some of the treasure, hoping to draw some of the ire of the white dragon. Glazael is going to move above within the stalactites and opens her mouth. And you see a bunch of mist begin to form within. This mist coalesces, and suddenly a spray of cold energy, blinding and completely obstructing view, rushes out.
No.
Ireva takes 58 points of damage, 14 to VMOC, 58 to Rosemary, 58 to Freddy, who goes down. Looking down at the party, sees VMOC burying his hands into the ice, attempting to chip it away, taunting it. It releases itself from the ceiling, dropping down, turning upside down in the air in a display of dexterity, extending its wings to sail down straight at the Goliath. Glazael takes flight, moving up to half of its speed. So she flies up to the top of that ledge.
I see. She's gonna follow.
Okay.
And proceed into the tunnel, dashing as well. I think that's full 60. This way, this way, this way! Can't run from us!
You cannot run from me!
I think that's all she can do right now.
Using all your movement. All right. It is going to force its frightful presence once again.
There we go.
Everybody succeeds, save
Only
for
Ireva.
Ireva.
Oh no.
As you are striding forward, this dragon you see is turned from you so that you are actually seeing it from the back. But as you begin to speak about its treasure, its head whips back. And you see its fanged maw, teeth bared, glaring back at you. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Seeing Ireva struggling a little bit, Fred's gonna move there, touch her with a dose of heroism.
Ooh. Very
She's now immune to
nice.
frightened,
That is true.
igniting her reaction.
Nice.
All right,
Oh.
Ireva, go ahead and move. Double your movement,
Yeah.
which is 90 feet. In a burst of leaves, Ireva disappears from sight besides VMOC, only to reappear 30 feet right in front of the tunnel entrance. Glazael, as her wings are tucked, is perfectly in view.
And boom. Oh,
That's a critical hit!
Oh,
28 points
Yes.
of damage as this arrow comes streaking across into the tunnel. You have another attack.
yep.
That's a hit.
Nice.
As Glazael is moving within this tunnel, trying to get away, These heroes, all of them, bleeding profusely from wounds sustained in this fight, with icicles forming on their bodies. Ireva charging forth, taking the moment into her own hands. How do you want to do this? Welcome to Tavern League's campaign group Tyranny of Dragons, where we play Dungeons & Dragons half asleep. Yes, it is early in the morning for us, as well as many of you. Late for some, over in the European time zones. But we've nonetheless hope you've brought plenty of ale to keep yourself and your mug filled until our tales end. Before we begin, some news and disclaimers. This is an active Twitch chat campaign, which means that you out there can influence, help, and otherwise impair the party as we go. So, using your channel points, known around here as bar tabs, you can award things such as advantages, disadvantages, health potions, and saving throws. In the world of D&D, these mean a few different things. Advantages, you can give up to 3 per character at one time, and these are on use as determined by the player. The disadvantages stack right away for the next roll that is to be made, so they don't get to choose which disadvantage they get. Health potions are immediate use, same with saving throws. So if you give out any of those, they are to be used right then and there. They cannot be stocked up. If you enjoy playing D&D, or if you enjoy the campaigns themselves, make sure to join my Discord channel where you can get in on the community. I hope to host more campaigns in the future, but we are seeing exactly how that goes. My dream is to be playing a number of campaigns at once. And a lot of work goes into this with the stream campaigns and the Discord, and we certainly appreciate all of your support, all of you that show up and tune in while we are playing, being active in chat and all that. If you wish to show a little bit more support, you can go to YouTube, check out those videos, catch up on past episodes, throw a subscribe for free there, as well as if you want to subscribe to Twitch, that is definitely helpful as well. But with that, let's get into it as we dive into today's episode, The Horde of the Dragon Queen. Previously, our heroes had been edging forward inside the frozen ice caverns within the interior of Skyreach Castle. Ahead of them glittered the mound of shimmering gold, silver, and magnificent treasures, all sitting frozen beneath a sheen of ice, their brilliant radiance dancing upon the walls in a dazzling display. But knowing that Glazael, the Cloudchaser, was just within, Vimok charged forth, followed closely behind by his comrades. The great worm has perched upon the ceiling, concealed partially by the many stalactites. As each of them emerged from the tunnel entrance, Glazael unleashed a deadly burst of cold frost. Freddy fell upon impact, with his allies taking the freezing death to great impact themselves. But it was not enough to keep them down for long, as Rosemary brought the team back up with prayer and continued their assault. Glazael stayed at a distance up high by crawling amongst the hanging stalactites, but was soon enraged to meet the Goliath upon the ground. Grinning to the beast, Vimok had began digging at the ice, threatening Glazael's hoard of gold. As soon as the white dragon birthed upon the ground before him, our adventurers leapt to the opportunity. Blow after blow was struck upon the beast. It roared in pain, and sweeping its wings outward with such force, both Vimok and Slurm were blown back. Glazael once again flew up high into the chamber towards a landing 30 feet above, then disappearing behind the sheer cliff face, taunting the party. Dragon's fear swept through them once again. Ireva's resolve began to falter. But Vimok and Rosemary sprang to action and gave chase up inside the tunnels. Freddy noticed Ireva frozen upon the spot and cast a spell of heroism upon her, knowing the moment was hers. She nodded to him in that moment. And as she felt the courage take hold, Ireva shook off the cascading fear, rendering her frozen upon the spot, and sprinted up the tunnels towards Glazel's perch. Taking more initiative, she misty-stepped within sight of the tunnel for which the white dragon was attempting to escape through, and shot 2 arrows. They buried into the great worm's exposed flesh, and a moaning roar escaped Glazel in her death throes. The Cloudchaser was slain. The party took the moment to gather what they could find use for from the dragon's body, and then took a short rest within the glittering chamber of ice. Up above, the sounds of battle could softly be heard. It appears that Glazel's death had signaled Blagothkus his moment to strike, as has been promised. And thus brings us to the present moment, where our heroes stand victorious atop the upper landing with the treasure cove of Skyreach Castle. A din can be heard echoing through the tunnels. Blagothkus and his allies must be assaulting the cult as we stand resting. And now I ask of you, what are your next movements?
Well fought, guys. I think it's time we go to the surface and fulfill the other end of our bargain.
Should we possibly exchange our coins if we can get in that underneath the ice layer, just so we aren't carrying out enough, like more than we can handle?
It sounds like his signal was met. I think it is our duty to hurry up and, as Freddy said, fulfill our other parts of our word.
The fight is already underway, and the coins are frozen between many layers of ice. It would take a long time to expose them. Time better spent helping our allies.
That is true. Plus, we can come back later to do it as well.
Well, once we end the cult's reign and stop their mission, we can go somewhere and exchange our coins. As long as you're able to carry yourselves.
Well, shall we go back to the surface the way we came? Or try untested grounds?
Do we still have that cult regalia?
I do not believe it is wise for us to put on garb of the cults, since Blagothkus and all of his are now going to be looking to slay them.
Yes, and his kin is not the wisest. They might, understandably mistake us for the enemy, and we'd be fighting both in the end anyway.
Yeah, we promised the giant that we would help him, yes?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
The
Well,
lesser of two evils.
Word once given must be kept.
We
Even
are a
to a
party of
giant.
our word. So I agree, we should go up.
then let us be off.
But in this fighting, I would like to know who slain me. As do for Hawkeye, slaying her life for mine. It's only fair to her to get some closure.
Ireva will nod and we'll just start walking since they're not making decisions.
What time of day is it?
Okay, so you had woken up and spoken with Blagothkus, after leaving the tower. You probably would have woken up a little bit later in the morning to get a full rest, so I would say it's still before noon. Probably like an hour to noon, so 11 o'clock.
Okay.
To the best of your knowledge, because being down here in the tunnels, you can't actually see.
Yeah, I was just thinking for my new spells, that's why I was asking.
Let's go find the giant.
Maybe he knows who's slaying you.
Oh, almost just like flew Ereva across the screen.
I mean, with that long strider she had, it was pretty much that.
It did come in handy. Alright, left or right?
Well, right gets us back into the chamber, I thought. So left.
I'll say, yeah, we'll probably want to go meet up with the giants, just to remind them our faces are friendly.
Only our faces.
Well, my arrows aren't.
Okay.
Maybe you should draw a face on your arrow.
Alright, so Ereva would, like, wait for her companions. It's just me wanting to get off the token.
So as you move back within the interior of these ice tunnels, you make your way back to the spiraling staircase ascending to different levels of the castle. It is an ice staircase seeming to be formed out of the ice. No signs of carving can you see. Once again, go up to the second level of Skyreach Castle. As you ascend, you see a number of cultists fighting with ogres.
I think that's our cue.
Yeah, I think we would just jump in on that.
Let me get some battle going on.
With kobold music.
I can't hear it anymore, though, so, like, I don't even have Bard muted, I just don't hear it.
Ereva's initials are MH.
You can't hear the music?
Mm-mm.
She turned the bard off.
No, I didn't. I just said he's not muted and I can't hear it.
Yeah, same. I have it turned all the way up to 200%.
Oh, there it is. It's just very, very, very quiet. Wait.
Very quiet, yeah.
I just turned my input up.
Thanks.
Okay, there
Thanks,
we go.
Nomad.
Hopefully that didn't blow out your eels.
No, I don't have any eels.
Hopefully that didn't blow out your ears.
Can't mess up around me. I always catch it.
Exactly.
Can't find it.
VMAC, you have 2 levels of exhaustion, right? So you look
I
tired.
think so, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Ereva, as they approach this fight, VMAC, try not to exhaust yourself further. I know not when we'll get a chance to lay our heads down again.
If I lay down, it will be for good.
Well, I'm not carrying you.
Hey.
I don't know.
And she says that with a smile.
I don't know that you could, Ureba. You're strong and brave, but
Well, this is a different bard. I don't know if I've heard this one before.
I think we have.
I do need to check. Well, let's go meet with our now allies.
Yeah, we're just waiting on him to set stuff up, Otto.
Oh yeah, that's true.
A Goliath.
My bad.
Alongside giants. What does this world come to?
A world under the threat of a many-headed dragon coming back to slay and enslave everyone. These are strange times indeed. I mean, did you ever think you would fight at the side of one like me?
He kind of grins weirdly.
That's what I thought. And she smiles.
I don't think he got his spear back either, so I'm going to have to remove that from his inventory also.
Do you have any weapons left?
Oh, yeah, he's got his hammer and his glaive.
Okay, because I know you tossed 2 more out too.
Yeah. He's not going to be... the thing that I hate is weapons hoarders, and he's not going to be one.
You were for a little while there.
Yep, not going to be one. Nope.
He hated it about himself.
Ooh, coin weight. I like that.
Okay. Can't you see that? Can you guys see?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe we can see him now. I think.
So, as you emerge from these tunnels, you see a battle underway up top. Ogres fighting with kobolds and a number of cultists. Please roll me initiative.
It's not a very good start, Fred. Oh, there you go.
Slurm is ready.
Reva?
Oh, my bad. I thought I clicked it and it didn't click. Sorry. I did that too quick of a double click where it only registered 1.
Okay. Kobold 1 is going to attack the ogre. Scoring a hit. Moving on to Slurm.
Okay, let me see. Okay, Slurm will... Yeah, move over here. Closing the gap. She will cast a spiritual weapon. Right. See, does that work? That did not work.
It's right here.
I would say
Wait, you can see the token?
I can see it, yeah.
Yeah, it's just not probably where you want it. It's like further back.
I cannot see it myself. Okay, yeah, thank you. And she will beat on this kobold. Let me mark off that spell. There you go. Yeah, she will just start swinging at the kobold with her sword.
Okay. Slurm moves up with one hand extended. A spectral weapon forms in front of the kobold. When the other hand, she slashes out with her longsword, which scores a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. The kobold, preoccupied with the ogre in front of it, falls to a piercing stab from Slurm.
Can I move the spiritual weapon 5 feet and make an attack with that?
Let's read spiritual weapon. I think you have to use a bonus action to move it.
I think the bonus action includes moving it and attacking, though. I think.
Yeah, and it does, and I didn't, yeah.
So it uses, yeah, it uses a bonus action to cast it, so you already used your bonus action.
Oh, duh.
Okay.
All right, VMOC, you're up.
You know, oh god. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's his full movement. He will dodge.
Okay. VMOC moves up within range, moving a little sluggishly, and just sets his feet into the ground, holding his weapon ready for anything that comes in front of him. Kobold 2 is also going to attack the ogre in front of it. It stabs out with its dagger, moving shiftily as the rest of its allies are in front of it. The ogre is slashed on the knee, taking a total of 4 points of damage. Ireva, you have received initiative.
All right. Can she see from where she is what kind of weapon the Dragon Wing and Veteran have?
The Veteran is holding a longsword and a short sword. The Dragon Wing specifically, if I can find it, has a scimitar.
Okay. She is going to... What's this? Oh, I didn't have her collect. She is going to target the Dragon Wing, and she is going to place her hunter's mark upon him.
Can't. He's 50 feet away.
Yeah, hunter's mark is 90 feet.
Oh, that's right. I thought it was 30. My bad.
Nope. Planar warrior is 30.
Yep.
And then she will, without hesitation, loose an arrow.
Okay. Ireva takes aim at the far Dragon Wing, summoning her hunter's insight upon him, leaving a mark, dealing 9 points of damage.
And then she'll release a second one, same target.
A second arrow also hits. 15 points of damage upon the Dragon Wing.
All right, and then she will stay where she is, and that's gonna be her turn.
All right, Ogre 3 is going to target the Veteran and swing its great club in a smashing overhead arc. The Veteran is unable to move out of the way. It takes 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Ogre 2 is going to target the Cultist, sweeping with its great club, scoring a hit as well. The Cultist smashed into its shoulder. Its shoulder just busted open, beginning to lie dead upon the ground. And the Dragon Wing, seeing all of you, is going to take a disengage action and move back, shouting, "We got more enemies, boys! Look alive!" Rosemary is up.
Yeah, she gonna do... How far is Slurm? Alright, that works for me. That works for me. And then I'll target myself in this. And do I have level 2s? I'll just do it at level 1. I'm going to cast Bless.
Okay.
And
Rosemary reaches out to her divine connection to this Raven Queen and blesses herself as well as Vmok and Slurm. You all have a D4 to add to attack rolls and saving throws for the duration.
alright, and then I'm gonna slightly move out of the way. I'm just gonna move over there
Okay.
so they can get around me.
All right. Cultist 1. Going to stab, or I should say slash, at the ogre with its scimitar. But misses. The veteran will now attack the ogre. A long sword slashes out, scoring a hit. Dealing 5 points of damage. Stabbing with its long sword again scores another hit. And the short sword comes slashing out, but the ogre is able to withstand the blow. 12 points of damage. Moving on to Freddy.
Alright, Fred is gonna move up. Here. Target the dragon wing in the back and Eldritch Blast him.
All right, Freddy summons a blast of Eldritch energy, hitting the dragon wing. For 1 point of damage, the second one hits critically.
Ooh, low rolls though. But
13
enough.
points of damage. The dragon wing perishes.
Fred will then target Ureva and sing her a little song and give her some inspiration.
All right. Ureva has a bardic inspiration to spend.
That's it.
All right, Kobold 4. Sees Slurm kill one of its allies, is extremely confused, and runs up beside Slurm and is going to make an attack. A dagger comes slashing out, but misses. Kobold 3 is then going to move up right here and make its own attack against Slurm. A dagger comes slashing out, scoring another miss. And Ogre 1 is going to attack Kobold 1 with its Great Club, scoring a hit. Kobold 1 is completely flattened upon the ground. The sickening crunch of bone can be heard across the way. We move back up to Slurm.
Okay.
It's the old Batman splat.
They're being attacked by these two. I'm gonna move the spiritual weapon over there.
Your kinfolk.
Yeah. Slurm not being happy about these two running up to her. She's going to start swinging at them.
That's a hit. "13 points of damage, lays Kobold 4 down."
Could she then turn and target the other one for her second attack?
Yep.
Okay. She'll attack this one.
A deft display of martial prowess, Slurm stabs out one way, and another fluid motion slashes behind her, laying both kobolds assaulting her to the ground.
For the bonus action, the special weapon will take a swing.
Okay. That's a hit. "10 points of damage."
Hell yeah. And then a Slurm will. Yeah, let's move her over here.
Okay. As you move
And,
past, Kobold 2 is going to take an opportunity attack against you. Wait, no, it can't because it's dead.
Oh,
Say, ain't he
Yep.
dead?
Yep, he's dead. I just missed that.
He
All right.
really wants you.
All right, VMOC, you're up.
Clapping his hands as he drags his tired ass forward. And the whole while, clapping his hands, but breathing heavily and gritting his teeth, going into a rage as he approaches this cultist one.
All right.
He will swing angrily at cultist one with his warhammer, of course.
You score a hit. "13 points of damage. VMOC walking up, clapping his hands together, taking the warhammer, bursts the man's head. He slumps to the ground in a sickening heap.
I could have killed another one too, Slurm, if there were more. He points the hammer at the veteran. If I wasn't so tired, I could come do to you what I did to that little man. Now, Ogre, make use of yourself. Kill that ugly man. And because he has no movement left, that's his turn.
The ogre looks back to you. You cultists, why you help us? Seems confused. Ireva, you're up.
Ireva will step forward a few steps. Then she is going to move her hunter's mark to the veteran with her bonus action and just let some arrows fly.
That is a hit.
And arrow number 2.
Another hit. 17 points of damage.
And then she will look at Ogre 3 and in response, she will say, "We made a deal with your king, Blagothkus. We are allies. We will fight with you as long as it is against the cult. You may finish that one." And that's her turn.
All
Hail
right.
Blagothkus.
Ogre 3, the confused look on his face suddenly turns into excitement. Oh, they the dragon slayers. They kill Cloudchaser. Kill the cult! He takes his great club in both hands and swings down in another savage arc upon the veteran. And scores a hit. The veteran is still up. But Ogre 2. Oh, come on. Moves within range and is going to make its own attack. The Great Club comes out swinging but misses, taking us to Rosemary.
Yeah, buddy. Okay. She is going to see how far this veteran is away. And she is going to look at her Toll of the Dead, which is 60 feet. So she's going to move forward. And do Toll of the Dead now.
It succeeds on its saving throw.
Frick. Okay.
The tolling
and then
bells
gonna...
of death do not take hold upon this veteran.
And then she's gonna harness Divine Power as her bonus action to get a second level spell back.
Okay.
And then that's her turn. Where's that? There you go.
All right, the veteran is going to go in his turn with his final stand. Curse you all, Tiamat will rise again. A long sword comes slashing out, hitting the ogre. The second slash is an automatic miss, but the short sword comes up to stab in the side, another miss. Freddy, you've received initiative.
Blah, blah, blah.
Go get him, Fred.
Yeah, Fred's gonna target the veteran and unleash more of the same. Bursts of eldritch energy erupt from the center of his palm.
You have a shield, so you have no palm.
Well, it's only in one arm. I got two.
Yeah, but aren't you wielding a rapier and a shield?
No, not right now.
The rapier is wielded. It's equipped. Okay.
Then it shouldn't be carried. There we go.
All right. The first blast hits, while the second is a miss. Go ahead and roll damage.
Boom.
10 points of damage. The veteran goes down. And you hear the din of battle echoing from all around. This one skirmish, this one melee is well underfoot.
Reva will look at one of the ogres. Where can we find more cultists?
Where can we find Rennis? Sorry, Resmir. Wrong campaign. Resmir.
It's a good thing you're pretty.
The ogres look to each other. You can see the battle lust in their eyes. They're looking anxious, looking around to see more of the cults themselves. Dragon lady down below.
I do have a question for you.
No questions. Kill the cult. And the ogres now fan out to find more of the cult to battle themselves.
Say they are ogres.
Where can we find a sandwich?
Well, I guess they don't have the answers to my questions.
Well, you heard him. Rennis is down below. Oh my goodness. Resmir is down below, and Resmir is the one we have to find.
Are we in a state to go against Resmir?
The more we fight, the more weary we'll become.
Hey, mister.
Slam is strong.
Now. We fight now. Quickly.
Reva nods. I don't think I have anything that would help me track her, though.
Could we possibly...
You could scout ahead of us with a new special ability of yours.
Actually, yeah. So, Nomad, this is out of character because I haven't used it before, but I do have that once per rest Ethereal Step.
Yes, you do.
So can she use that and just kind of go down below? I don't know how exactly you want to go about it, but basically go down below and just look for Resmir.
Okay. Okay, so Ethereal Step is basically like when Frodo puts on the ring.
Yeah, but she can move,
Okay,
she can
duration.
move through planes of
Yep.
existence.
Duration up to 8 hours.
Yep, and I can use it once per rest. So basically, I turn it on, and as soon as I step back into the real plane, it's done. I can't use
Yep.
it again.
Yep. All right.
Could we possibly hold her for questioning before we slay her?
She'll be a very tough nut to crack, Rose. I think that's a bit optimistic, but we can try.
So while they talk,
I
Erave
just
is
want-
just going to disappear.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once Freddy sees her disappear, he's like, well, we should probably still go downstairs.
Where did she go?
Because
Where's she staying?
she would have looked at Freddy and nodded, and then just disappeared.
She
Don't
was
worry.
just there. Where did she go?
It's okay, Rose. She'll be back. Don't worry. She's going to look for Rezmir a little quicker than we can run. But in the meantime, let's go downstairs.
Sounds good to me. I would just like to know who killed me. Or who's responsible. I feel like it's better time than any to figure it out.
We'll get answers if we can. I guess back downstairs we go. Ice tunnels or upper? No, not upper courtyard. Ice tunnels.
But where downstairs?
Ureva will tell us.
Should we not wait till she comes back?
I figured we'd wait here.
Oh, Ereva, you can just dictate.
Okay, I
Yep.
wasn't sure, like, because I can't obviously see anything. So basically, what she is going to do, she can only see up to 60 feet at a time. She is literally going to go down to the furthest level down and, like, scope the entire level and then move up and, like, scope the next level. So I don't know if you want me to make rolls on stuff. Because she's just moving through stuff looking for her.
Okay. So you move down the ice stairs once again. And-
Well, no, Ereva's just going down through the floor. She doesn't
Okay.
have to use the stairs. She just literally, she can move through planes, like, through everything. Yeah, she's floating.
Okay,
more
so
or
go
less.
ahead and click that button so that you can get on the new map.
I did not get a button. I might need it again. Okay.
Did everybody else go down the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did.
Ice tunnel or courtyard up or ice tunnel? I got
So then she will.
Ice tunnel.
up or I have a choice up.
Yeah, it's ice tunnel up.
All I have was up. Both up.
I also know he's working on setting Ereva on a map and everything, so.
Both mine are up. Ice tunnel up, courtyard up.
Oh, we went to the ice tunnels. There you go.
Okay. I'm so confused.
Yeah, Nomad, if you're not familiar with it, to make knowing how it works easier, basically she turns into a specter, more or less.
Yep.
Okay.
I was more worried. I was more interested in the duration.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I'm not going to be using it for 8 hours. I hope.
No, she can, really.
But Vimon can get his long rest.
Okay, Ireva. As you move down to this lower level,
Oh. It just moved me. I'm now with everyone for some reason.
yeah, I don't know why that happened. All right, so
Okay.
if you open up, do you have the lower level map open?
Yep.
Okay.
I have that original one, yep.
As you move down to this lower level, you see much as you saw before. A melee taking place. Within the lower courtyard, you actually witness two stone giants. Their large, monstrous forms wreaking havoc upon cultists. Many bodies lay slain upon the ground. In a doorway to your north, you see is somewhat barricaded. A number of bodies of cultists lay in front of it as if they were guarding it.
Well, Ireva's gonna check that out first.
Okay?
So she'll just kind of zoom through the... Do I still need to, like, open it and everything?
No, you can just go through it, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
You see Resmir with a number of guard drakes posted just within this doorway. Resmir is speaking with some of her own allies, excitedly, trying to mount a defensive.
Ireva will stay for a moment to try and glean some information about the defensive that she's currently speaking of.
Okay. You hear Resmir speak. What the hell is happening? Blagothkus has taken over the castle. His treachery will go punished, but right now we need to find out where all the rest of our forces are. Once we have a defensive right here within this interior, we must get all of our forces together and pick off these giants one by one. We cannot take them on all at once. The wizards inside must be given time.
All right, hearing that, Ireva then decides to change her search, and instead of immediately going back to the party, she puts a little pep in her step, and she is going to search for where these wizards that they're trying to buy time for are.
Okay.
So she will, like, is there anywhere else in this room?
I mean, yeah, there's two doors flanking you, as well as there's a door across the way.
Oh, okay, so she's gonna pop in this room real quick.
Okay.
Assuming nothing's in there, but she's being thorough.
You see a room with a large rug covering the icy floor just inside the door of this 10-foot high room, which is lit by a brazier of hot coals. A large bed rests in one corner, a desk in another. Resting atop the desk is a handsome iron-banded chest secured with a sturdy padlock.
Ireva gets some PTSD about the time that Hawkeye almost killed her with a chest and hurries on her way and checks out the one that was across the hall.
All right.
It was on accident?
Huge sides of beef, entire ham hocks, and enormous barrels fill this room, as do hundreds of crates. The place smells of burlap, wood, and salt.
All right.
You are in
bodies?
a storeroom. No bodies.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. So she moves on quickly. And she will go through this door up here.
Okay.
This makes exploring areas so much easier.
Ireva. Let me read this.
Oh my god. I can't.
Oh, you're Rava.
Don't worry, nothing can touch her except for ghosts.
Well,
Yeah.
I was like, hold up.
BMOC is doing nothing, by the way. He sat down, he's leaned against the wall, and he has got his chin on his chest. So if it's an hour, it's a short rest.
Gotcha. All right, Ireva, as you cross the threshold of this door, please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw. Alright, that makes sense.
Oh, my friend.
Can I use my bardic inspiration on that?
You may go ahead and roll. What is it now?
I think it's a D8 now. Jake?
D6.
Oh, I think it's still a D6. I haven't
Yep,
got D8
D6.
level yet.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
All right.
Well,
As you cross this threshold, you hear a soft chiming, same as two of the figures within this chamber suddenly look up from their books that they are poring over. You recognize Asbara Joss, as well as a new figure off in the corner.
Oh, Lord.
Hold
as
up.
soon as...
Hold
Oh, sorry,
up.
okay.
Yep. You see two red wizards garbed in their red robes, looking over open books, looking tense, arguing to each other even about incantations and possibilities. You suspect they are speaking of such a defensive as they might be able to mount against these giants. You also see a woman off in the northern corner. She is very beautiful, clapped in chains. You get the sense that she has an air of nobility about her, for even in her captivity, her posture speaks to noble birth. And you also see another figure. Armor that may have once upon a time been immaculately kept clean, but now showing signs of wear and disorder.
No.
His long blonde hair,
You bastard.
at one time shining in the light, now with a bit of grime, must not have bathed in possibly weeks. As he turns his face to regard the red wizards now looking towards the doorway, you recognize Ondar. The wizard across the way speaks up. Asbara, I believe we have a visitor. What do you do?
As soon as she sees them make any movement towards looking at the door, she is going to zoom up to the next level.
Okay. Immediately, you move up within this ethereal step. The wizards have some way of knowing if creatures or beings from another plane have stepped within their domain. Yep, okay. Ireva, you move up back to the second area, the upper courtyard of Skyreach Castle. Probably right around here. All right, I got you on the upper courtyard now.
All right, she, once she is there, she takes a moment, a flood of unexpected emotions overtaking her a bit, and she lets out a string of elvish curses, and then quickly, she needs to find how that lower room is reached. So she is going to start looking for... So she's outside now.
Yes.
Okay. Are these things jetting off to the like left and right of her? Are those like stairs, tunnels?
This? That's like a cave.
So like this.
That's just terrain, so you can't see past it. But you're at a cave entrance right now. So that's the central. Yeah, that's the central mound. That's the central part of the mountain that you're looking up into.
Okay. Where in relation to the rest of the party is she right now? Because she would have like known where she moved, like how far she moved.
You know that they are. The stairway is down that way. You're basically on the opposite side of the central mountain of ice.
Oh, okay. So then if she knows she's on the opposite side, she is just going to like zoom over to the other side. But I know I can't actually move my token through walls, so she would just like walk through it to get to where they were and then go down the stairs to find her party.
Okay.
But I don't know how you want me to move her, because...
I got it.
Yeah, I figured. I'm trying not to make your life harder, basically.
But that is our job.
Everyone's disappearing.
Right.
All right. So
if you want to open up your tokens, I have you on the stairway on the lower floor.
So Ireva locates her party, and she doesn't pop out of it until she does, and all of a sudden, all four of you just see her poof reappear.
What? Where did you go?
She wildly looks at Freddy, like more anxious than he's ever seen her before.
I take it you found them.
I totally lost our map.
Found them quite easily.
Yeah,
They're in the lower courtyard. All we need to do, literally below the courtyard, they're stone giants taking cultists apart limb by limb. Rezmir's in a room with other cultists, and they are guarding the room that holds 2 red wizards and Ondar. There's no way he is still Ondar. He hasn't bathed in at least a month, and we know that's not like him.
Wouldn't stop bathing.
Exactly. His hair is dirty, Freddy.
The hair?
And she looks to Vimak.
Fred like touches his worryingly almost.
And Ireva looks to Vimak. Vimak, I found your once golden-haired target. He is in the door just past Rezmir. We must make quick work of her. They're putting together a plan right now. All they care about is giving those red wizards more time. They care not for their own lives. They're simply trying to buy time. We must ignore all other distractions.
Let's give those wizards less time. What do you say, Vimak? Up for some swinging?
Always.
All right. And then would these stairs lead to that courtyard room, Nomad?
I think the courtyard's right here,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. Just outside.
It's a lower courtyard.
Yep, that's the lower courtyard.
Yeah.
Lead us to these wizards and we slay them first, yes?
We first will enter a room where there are stone giants fighting members of the cult. Then there is a doorway. Once in that is piled with dead bodies of cultists. They're barricading themselves in with their own kin. Then once we enter those doors, Rezmir's there with a few more cultists, probably the strongest of them. Once we take them out, past that is a door that holds 2 red wizards, as well as Ondar, and a regal woman held in iron chains. I know not who she was.
How close are they? Sorry.
We go down 1 level. They are just below the courtyard.
So
And
the
she
wizards
literally...
are the key, yes?
Yes, the wizards are the ones that must be stopped. Rezmir will not allow us to pass without a fight, though.
Well, who must go first, the wizards or Rezmir?
Unfortunately, we cannot get to the wizards without going through Rezmir
Well,
first.
then let's deal with this dragon person.
And so she will point in the direction that they are in, like through the floor and everything. I took a shortcut, but they're that way.
So they're down a level.
They're down a level.
Can
Great,
we
is it
get
1
there?
level?
No. You're on the level of the lower courtyard.
Oh, Mabi.
You were confusing me for a second because I thought you dropped down after you went up.
Mabi, so to the left is right where I was.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry, I got lost. And she'll say, we are right there. We enter this room, the giants are fighting.
Alright, so Fred is then gonna cast a new spell, Mirror Images, on himself.
Sorry for that, me getting confused, y'all.
Just fine. Most of what you said I did not hear anyway.
He might kill.
Is then gonna target Ureva and use his other new spell, Haste.
Ooh.
And Fred's gonna move in.
Before we move in, I assume my bless went off, so...
Yeah, it's been longer than a minute.
Give it to Ureva.
Yeah, so I wanted to recast that. Okay.
Fred sees you starting to cast and says, give it to Ureva.
I don't know if Emuck's gonna rage, but I gave it to myself for saving throws.
It's bless. Never mind. I say if you want recommendations, I'll give it, but never mind.
All right. Freddy preparing along with Rosemary. Mirror images begin to surround Freddy in these kind of phasing in and out. It's kind of hard to place exactly where he is. He seems to be in one position and then another the next, as well as haste cast on Ureva. Bless is also given out.
I would like to cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay.
Did that work, or did I hurt myself?
No, you didn't hurt yourself. You have that return damage so that whenever something hits you within melee range, it will automatically apply the 5 cold damage.
Alright.
And then you don't forget your temporary hit points.
5 temporary.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, now you did damage. You gotta hit that plus sign. Oh, no, you did. Never mind. I saw the blood icon. Yeah, I saw the blood icon in the thing. Okay.
I believe we are ready now.
Make sure you smack your spell slots.
Oh, I did.
So are we following Freddy?
Ureva would actually lead the way. So, sorry, I was just waiting for everyone to do their stuff. Ureva will hop in.
We're all moving together, right?
Why does that keep...
Yeah, but she has to point out the doorway. I mean, it'll be obvious, but...
Like, we're all like basically 5 feet behind Ureva.
Yeah.
I got a prompt to enter the tunnel. Am I hitting yes?
No. Fred was on top of the portal, so you didn't see it, but when you went over that, it would have prompted you.
Oh, okay.
All right, as you step outside, you see 2 stone giants making sweeping arcs with their giant weapons, their great clubs. Cultists are being sent flying through the air, one after the other.
Ireva. Sorry, are you done? I don't want to interrupt you
Yep,
again.
I'm done.
I've been doing that. Okay. Ireva would shout to the stone giants, "Hail, Blagothkus! Those that hinder his rule are beyond this door here." And
One of the giants turns around at the mention of that name, and in its bloodlust, eyes narrowed a little bit, cocks his head, but then smiles and gives a great roar. Roar! Takes its great club and smashes upon the ground. You feel the tremor spread all the way across to you.
in response to his roar, she will yell, "We are the slayers of Cloudchaser. We have taken the life of Glajael, and we are fighting with you. The ones who aim to take over Blagothkus's rule are in beyond this door," and she will point to the door.
All right.
"We will go in. Help us keep them off."
And you see them begin to walk kind of over by your position. But there are a great number of cultists trying to stem them right now.
We do not see the cultists. I don't know if that's intentional or not.
I don't want to put like 50 different cultists on the map, so.
Right.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Beamok
Okay.
says in Giant, "We come to rid this great palace of the vermin that has infested it."
So, yes, the next question is, are there any cultists between us and the door?
No.
He means the Giants, but he doesn't say that. 'Cause,
Beamok Slurm, would you do the honors?
What, charging in?
No other way to do this.
Charging, he moves 20. That's as far as he can go. I don't know where the bad guys are. Up the door. I don't know where the doors are, so I don't know.
Right here.
I'm gonna,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, then I'm not moving way over here. Then. Sorry. I was thinking over by the Giants. Okay. I'm moving right up here.
I guess he could dash. That's as far as he can go.
1, 2, 3, push. Open the door.
Sure.
Alright.
So dead bodies piled up in front of this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not piled up in front of it, but you see a number of dead bodies, leading you to believe that there was a tactical retreat to get within these
Oh,
doors.
okay. All right. So, start heave hoeing or moving dead bodies, I guess, if need be, or just push the doors open.
You could get to the door easily.
Oh, okay.
Is the door unlocked?
Vmok, as you place a hand on the door, you feel that it does not budge easily. It is barricaded from within.
There's something keeping the door shut.
So I couldn't use thaumaturgy on it. Huh?
Let me look
Put an
at
ear to it to listen and see if there's noises or something within.
All right, please make me a perception check. Yeah, thaumaturgy wouldn't work on this. All right,
Reva would.
Vima.
Yeah.
As you place an ear on the door, you hear some hushed tones speaking. Get ready. They could come in at any moment.
BMOC will look at Slurm. They are preparing for us to enter. If we throw the door open, there will be weapons or magics used against us.
All right.
Maybe we should find another way in.
Or perhaps you should move out of the way and let me just bust the door open.
Hurry up, we
As-
don't have all day.
Yep. As you are sitting over on this side, a number of cultists have broken off from the melee with the stone giants.
Well, we Reva gonna get
Lost the
them.
music and I lost Nomad.
So we Reva would have been watching them, but keeping an eye on the battle with the giants as well.
All right, and I'm gonna need everybody to roll me initiative.
Oh no, my least favorite part. Ah. Just kidding.
Okay, good job, team.
You spoke too soon, Bubba.
Hey, good job at team butt slurm.
Really?
Okay, as these cultists have broken off and are charging forth towards your direction, I'm gonna need Ireva to go first with initiative order.
All
No,
right.
we got Rosemary actually.
Sorry, you cut out, so I didn't know we were rolling initiative.
Thanks for stealing my thunder, Rosemary. Just kidding.
Well, she could go first. I'll just go after
Right,
her.
that was a joke.
No,
Wait, no,
you're up.
Oh, I see. I saw VMAX number of 23.
You're good.
It's perception.
Yeah. Whew. Wait, are we trying to reason with them, or are
No,
we
we're killing
attacking?
cultists. And go.
Oh, got it. I'm going to target this one.
Hey, that veteran came back
This
to life.
one.
Veteran Mark
and
II.
forward.
It's an improved veteran.
And try. Where is it? I'm clicking it. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I accidentally did it twice.
It fails its saving throw, and a tolling bell of death is signed onto the cultist 2, taking 14 points of damage, killing the cultist.
Well, that was one of them. I'll stay back. You guys rush up.
All right, Ireva, you're up.
All right, Ireva will use her bonus action to change her hunter's mark to the veteran, because that should still be going.
I think it only lasts a minute.
An hour.
Yeah, it's an hour.
Okay, yeah, it's still up.
Okay, I would say, but that's obviously your call. All right, and she's going to loose arrow number 1.
That hits.
Oh, why is Hunter? Oh, I'm a dummy. I didn't put Hunter's mark on him. Well, lesson learned. That's me bad. All right, loose arrow number 2.
2 arrows in quick succession smack into the veteran as he is moving forward.
And because she
Total
has
of
haste,
26 points of damage.
because she has haste, she gets arrow number 3.
Yep. Another hit. 12 points of damage.
All right, and that's our turn.
All right, VMOC, you're up.
He sighs. He's like, oh. Moves to there.
No, open the door, VMOC, or we'll face an endless stream of cultists.
And he's like, oh, I already moved. He takes a dodge action.
Really wish you would open the door.
He's tired. Leave him alone. He's a big sleepy boy.
He's got
Alright.
sleepy brain.
Freddy, you've received initiative.
Alright, Fred's gonna target the veteran. Still not holding his rapier in his hand. Unleash 2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
Okay. Extending his palm outwards, 2 crackling beams of brackish energy cascade out. 1 hit, dealing 3 points of damage.
And he's actually gonna move back here. End his turn.
All right. The veteran is going to move up now. 30 feet to get to VMOC. And he is going to attack twice with his longsword. Why is that at disadvantage?
Because he's dodging.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. First longsword slash misses along with the second. A short sword comes out missing as well. VMOC moving to and fro, even using his battle hammer to knock the weapons to the side.
He's yawning. It's like, oh, please.
Cultist 1 is going to move up into range. And it is going to attack with his scimitar, which is also dodged. Cultist 3 is going to use a dodge action to get between Ireva, Freddy, Rosemary, and the door. Slurm, you've received initiative.
Does the door seem like something Slurm might think she could open herself?
Let me see.
Because she's not particularly strong.
Yeah, it's...
So is it something?
It's
Is
not-
it like rather large?
Yeah, it wouldn't be impossible, but you would definitely have a difficult time.
Uh-oh, I can't hear Nomad.
He said it wouldn't be impossible, but you would definitely have a difficult time.
I think my Discord's cutting out.
Yeah, it should be hearing me.
Yeah,
you hear
mine
me?
got goofy.
I can hear you.
I can hear you now.
Phew.
Yeah, no.
Check, check,
I got
check.
the nervous sweats.
I hear it.
Yep. Yeah, so I didn't hear if you said anything.
Yeah, mine got goofy for a minute.
It's definitely not impossible, but you would have a difficult time.
Okay. Then Slurm is just going to throw out some Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Okay.
20.
Critical hit.
Oh, yay in the background.
20 points of damage from the crackling beam. The veteran falls before VMOC.
And then she'll use the second one on the one. This one.
That's a hit.
Okay.
That pack tactics, though.
Yeah.
They're called
Okay.
tactics.
So Slurm, you would not be wielding your long sword either, because you have a shield.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
All right, 11 points of damage. 2 dead bodies from the crackling beams cast by Slurm. Anything else?
No.
Okay. We move on back to the top of the order with Rosemary.
Yay! I'm doing the same thing.
The cultist fails its saving throw. Go ahead and deal damage.
Has it taken damage yet?
It has not.
Okay.
17 points of damage. Doesn't matter because he's dead.
Got him, let's go. And she will run up to help Slurm move the bodies.
Yep. So Slurm will just wait here till.
All right, Ireva, what are you doing?
Get some muscle.
All right, Ireva sees that this cultist is dead now. Oh Lord, what can she even do?
Hold action from when they open the door.
Yeah, so that is what she will do. Specifically, she will hold 3 arrow shots at the first enemy that she sees if the door is able to be opened.
Reaction can only be 1 attack.
Yeah, so the thing with extra attack. Yeah, okay, so extra attack, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. So if you use a reaction to make an attack, it's just 1 attack.
Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense. Let me see if I can do anything else then. I don't think so because I don't really do anything else with Ireva, but
And also for haste, you get another action.
yeah, but
You
it's
don't get
like
another attack, you get another action. So I think you actually get 4
Okay.
attacks, I believe.
No, it's only 1.
Just one.
No.
Okay.
One weapon.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because if we looked it
yeah,
up,
it
and
says
really
right there.
read it.
That action can be used only to take the attack, 1 weapon attack only. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. Trust me, I would have loved that, but I mean, if you want, we can let me do it.
Nope.
She is still going to. She has nothing that can help, so she is still going to hold her action as a reaction. So she'll get 1 attack, but it is what it is.
Okay.
That's going to be her turn because
Vima.
he really can't do much else than stab things with arrows.
Bima,
He
you're up.
looks like he's like.
Do the opposite of Hodor.
Are you ready?
Hodor. Instead of Hodor, it's Hodor.
He's just gonna kick the hell out of the door.
All right. Vima,
Spartan, kick
please
the door.
make me a strength check.
Strength check. All right.
Vimok, you raise your leg and pushing off of your back foot. You smash into the door and in one motion burst it open. Within the interior, you see 3 guard drakes, as well as Resmir standing at the back of the tunnel opening, the little hallway, looking straight at you. She is brandishing a large greatsword that looks
We are home.
to be quite an evil blade.
Ireva get attack.
Yes.
All right. So I'm assuming I only get to attack one of the 2 guard drakes up front.
Yes.
Okay. Now I don't want to interrupt your storytelling because you're really good at it. Your scene setting. So let me know when you're done.
All right. You also see a large rug covering an otherwise stone floor just within the entrance. Go
Ominous. All right, so Ereva is going to just pick one. Okay, one. We're doing one, and I haven't done this since level like 5, but only looses one arrow.
Your arrow, just as the door is breaking open from Vmok's kick, an arrow comes shooting, whizzing past, dealing 11 points of damage to the nearest guard drake.
All right.
As a bonus action, P.8 would like to go into a rage.
Okay.
Are you a Cajun? Because you're raging.
And that would be his turn.
Okay. Freddy, you have received initiative.
All right. Fred's
I
gonna
love
move
that.
here next to Ereva. Get a better look inside. And use another new spell that he learned.
Did Freddy get so fancy?
Also,
Fireball.
I would say that Rezmir is wearing a mask that makes her look like a black dragon.
Well, I feel like there was an intent behind that explanation.
Why can't I adjust this thing? It's not.
Here, I'll fix it. I'll get a better one. Those tokens don't work
Here.
very well.
Gotcha. I'll just make a circle. Let me just draw a circle real quick. There we go. Right there.
Ooh,
Okay.
fireball.
Is there anything else in this circle that I don't see? Because it goes
Got it.
around corners, around edges.
Yep. Got it.
All right.
All right. Freddy unleashes a blast of fire energy, which quickly expands. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh.
That's a spicy meatball.
Here.
All right.
Catch.
Many creatures within cry out in pain as the flames cover them. What else you got?
Identify right. Ooh.
Oh, let me untarget this stuff. There we go.
Roast lizard.
So use the rest of my movement to get out of the way. And bonus action, I'm going to give Slurm some inspiration.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's it.
All right. Guard Drake 3 is going to run inside. And Rezmir is going to duck behind a corner.
Run and hide.
Our Drake
Bitch.
2 is also going to go behind the corner. Slurm, you're up.
The door's open. Slim will just move up to his guard drink.
Be careful of the lizard dogs.
And she'll start cutting it down.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't have my sword equipped, do I?
You can take it out as part of the action that you use to make an attack.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
They are ferocious
Alrighty.
and well trained.
Slurm moves up, wielding the Dragon's Wrath longsword in a same motion as taking it out of the scabbard, slashes out, scoring a hit. The guard drake yelps in pain as it takes 13 points of damage.
And she'll do it again.
Another slash scores another hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 13 points of damage. The guard drake perishes.
Oh no, it's so sad.
You sound
Did I
quite
move? I moved
stressed.
5. I guess Slurm will move a little bit more in.
Okay. Slurm, as you step onto the rug, suddenly it springs into action.
Oh, shocking.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that I had that visible to you guys on the combat tracker.
You didn't know it was there. I know what you're
I didn't
talking
know.
about.
Wait, what? Spring into action? What?
All right,
confused.
Slurm, you are grabbed
Okay.
and are now grappled, which causes you to be restrained and blinded
Oh.
as the rug completely smothers you. And you will take 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage at the beginning of each of your turns.
Oh no.
That's a mean rug.
Am I able to make like a strength check or something to try to break free?
That would use your action. You already used your action to
Okay.
make attacks. You still have a bonus action.
Yeah, let me... Oh, I can't even open my... There we go. I don't think I have anything to do for bonus action. Nah. Oh, it went to my bat and my guard drake. What?
All
Bat
right,
Drake.
we move back to the
Yeah.
top of the round, where you see a number of cultists attempting to break away from the giants again. Rosemary, you have received initiative.
Nomad's like,
Yeah.
y'all are doing too well.
Not caring about the cultists, I see Slurm get like grappled and smothered by this rug, even though she doesn't necessarily like her still. She's still gonna try to save her. Toll of the dead on that.
It fails.
And it's already wounded, so...
All right, you see the rug take some damage, as well as you hear Slurm cry out in pain.
Oh.
I'm trying! What is it?
Yeah,
I'm
sure. We
trying.
know how you feel.
There we go.
All right, Slurm, you take 5 points of
I don't
damage,
think
which
I have
causes
anything.
your armor of Agathis to go away. What else you got, Rosemary?
I tried.
All right,
There we go.
Ireva,
I
you're
was like,
up.
I'm trying to hit that button.
Muted, babe.
Thanks. I was coughing earlier and I didn't want to be obnoxious. Hearing Slurm's cries of pain at Rosemary's attack, Ireva hesitates for but a moment, and then she'll move forward, and she decides she does not want to spear Slurm within the rug. Is Resmir under cover from her?
Resmir has, I would say 3/4 cover.
How about here?
Still 3/4. She's behind the corner of the wall, so there's only just barely a bit of her peeking out.
Peekaboo.
I don't remember what 3/4 cover does.
Basically, she has +5 to her AC.
She's already got pretty good AC. Sorry, being indecisive. So she's moved 10 feet so far, correct?
Yes,
But she has double movement with haste?
I believe so.
Okay, so she's gonna move. Like skirt the wall, because it looks like the wall only takes half of the squares.
Okay.
Alright, is Resmir more visible to her now or still 3/4?
Still 3/4.
Oh, that bitch.
She's like lined up back to the wall, so you could probably see like a little bit of her side, but that's it.
Okay, well,
You have more movement.
I know, but I don't want to get right next to Resmir either. Okay, so I've moved 30 feet.
35.
35? I did move 35? Okay.
Yep, 35.
You got 35 more.
Alright, she's gonna move. Are you okay? So I don't want to go in the wall. Are you okay if I'm like over a line on a square for right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ureva will run right here. So that'll be another 15, so she'll have 20 feet left. And she'll like snarl at Resmir and just lay out some more curses in Elvish. Nobody really knows what she's saying, but she's just pissed. And she
Red blushes as he hears her curses.
looses an arrow.
Did you hit cover?
Oh, I guess, is she still covered? I forgot to ask.
There's Resmir's.
Because in the,
That's still
I guess,
hit.
in there.
Yep,
Okay.
that's still a hit.
I'll hit cover next time, I'm sorry. And I forgot, I moved my... Okay, I'm being a dummy today, but I would have moved Hunter's Mark as bonus action. So I'm gonna do that now before I hit damage, is that okay?
Yep.
Okay.
11 points of damage from the first attack.
Okay, now for this attack, is she still undercover?
Yes.
How much?
Cover. Just hit the cover button.
Okay.
Another hit. 17 points of damage.
And then one more arrow.
All right, using your action supplied by haste. Moving a little bit too fast. An automatic miss. The arrow goes wide, burying into the wall behind Resmir, who snarls at you.
Alright, and then Ureva will move 20 feet back.
All right.
And that is her turn.
See if
Vima,
remembers
you are
who
up.
killed me.
I'm not gonna talk to her in the middle of battle, Rose.
It was just a thought.
Will step forward and attempt to wrest this carpet rug remnant thing off Slurm.
Okay, please make me a strength check.
Okay.
Vimok, as you grab onto this rug, you find it a little bit difficult. It is completely wrapped around Slurm, but nonetheless, you are able to grab two ends, the tassels themselves, and pull them
Let go of
apart.
her. Let go of her, you ugly thing.
Slurm
go.
is no longer grappled.
He'll throw it on the ground and I don't know. I guess that was his action.
And instead, Vimok is now grappling.
Okay.
Wait, grappling, not grappled, right?
Yeah, grappling.
Okay.
He's dancing
I was
with a
like,
rug.
yeah.
Yep.
Dancing with a rug.
Come on. There we go. All right. Anything else, Vimok?
Let's see. Does he have any cool? Not really, because he didn't make an attack. So no.
All right, Freddy, you're up again.
All right.
He's holding it out like like a bullfighter. He's.
Moving back over here. He's going to target the rug since it's no longer wrapped around Slurm. And just Eldritch Blast it.
All right. Critical
go.
hit.
Oh, no, second one wasn't necessary.
11 points of damage as the rug flutters back down to the floor.
Vimok will
no
look back
longer
at Freddy and just shake his head like, okay.
You're upholstery, not a fighter. Know your place, trash. And he'll move back over here.
Okay.
Actually,
Not to interrupt, but I have to go get ready for work.
Okay.
I'll watch the stream and I can message one of you the rest of my turns. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead and send me messages.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Have fun at work.
Take care, Anna.
Thank you.
later.
Enjoy yourself
right.
while we're busy playing D&D.
Guard Drake 3 is going to quickly move up to intercept Slurm. And it is going to make 2 attacks against her. It snaps out with its jaws, same as the tail comes whipping out, but both are blocked. A veteran moves up into place right here using a dash action.
We don't see him.
Yep, I'll put him on. And Rezmir. Let's see, what does Rezmir want to do?
Hopefully she chokes on her own spit and dies.
Rezmir peeks out from her vantage point, and with her hand not wielding, with one hand removed from the greatsword, she extends it, pointed straight at Ireva. A caustic bolt comes shooting out, smacking Ireva.
Is it elemental?
It deals acid damage.
Hold on. I can use absorb elements as a reaction.
Yes, you can.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So I just hit the...
Yep, hit that button. All right, so you take 16 reduced to 8 points of damage.
I'm still okay with that.
And your next attack is going to deal an extra 1d6 acid damage.
Only if it's melee, and I won't be doing melee, to be fair.
Is it?
Yeah, it's only melee. I took it as defensive.
Okay. That
So.
uses up your reaction.
Mhm.
8 points of acid damage. And that takes Rezmir's turn. Guard Drake 2 is going to move up right here. Oh, no, it's only got speed of 35. Guard Drake 2 is going to attack Slurm with a bite and a tail whip. The bite hits. Slurm takes 5 points of damage. And a dragon wing from behind the corner is going to attempt to move up into position right here. The dragon wing is going to attack Vimok. It's going to slash out with its scimitar not once but twice. Vimok is hit both times.
Can I cutting words the 19, please?
All right. Roll me a d6. An 18.
That's an 18.
An
VMAX
18
armor
is
class
a
90.
miss. Yep. 18 is a miss, so only one hits. Vimok takes 6 points of damage, reduced because of his rage. Another dragon wing appears. And is going to use a dash action to get right here. Slurm, you're up.
Alright, Alright, Slurm is going to cast Hexblade's Curse on Resmir. There we go. Mark that off. And then she will start attacking the veteran in front of her.
Okay. Slurm takes aim at the veteran and with a blinding display smacks him with her longsword, scoring 14 points of damage upon him.
And he's still standing, so we still swinging.
A second attack is blocked. His deft display of longsword and short sword, two-handed fighting, smacking the blow from
You do have
them
an inspiration.
from Slurm. That is true. You have a D6 that you could use.
It's a D8 actually.
Oh,
At 5th level, it becomes a D8.
you told me it was D6 earlier. We had this discussion.
I thought it was 7. I got my numbers confused.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I'll roll it. Aww.
13 is not enough.
Alright.
I tried.
Yeah.
You're just not very inspiring, apparently.
I guess not.
All right, that takes us back to the top of the round with Rosemary. Give me 1
So,
second.
did she message you? She messaged me, but I
Yeah.
told her she needed to message you. Okay.
Got these D8s on the Bardic Inspiration and Cutting Words. All right. Rosemary is going to target Guard Drake 3. Probably going to use Toll the Dead. And the Guard Drake fails its saving throw, taking 2d12 plus 5 damage. 27 points of damage. The Guard Drake is still not dead. Rosemary is going to go behind the wall, gaining a little bit of cover. Ireva, you have received initiative.
Alright, Ireva sees this dragon when stepping up to her, and she is going to leave her hunter's mark on Resmir, and she's going to attack this dragon wing right on her.
Okay.
Oh, and since we're right here, yeah, she's gonna activate Planar Warrior before her first shot. I almost forgot about that. I've been using Hunter's Mark so much.
That's a hit. 18 points of damage to Dragon Wing 2.
And second shot right at him.
Yes, and close quarters shooter allows Ireva to maneuver within close quarters of her longbow. A second shot kills the Dragon Wing.
All right, and with the enemy right next to her dead, she will back up. She's gonna go just 35 feet for now. And she will target Dragon Wing 1 with her third and final attack.
Okay.
Blech.
That is an
That's two now.
automatic miss.
Okay. Bonus action. Alright, that's it.
VMOC, you're up.
Thank you. Thank you for coming so close to me. I greatly appreciate not having to move to kill you. Reckless. First the veteran.
That's a hit.
He hits him. He's going
That's
to
an
push
hit.
him 5 feet away. On a hit, he can push him 5 feet away
Got
with a
it.
bludgeoning device because of his feet.
Meaty feety.
So he just pushes him 5 feet away.
Yeah, I
That way,
did.
Slurm ain't got to worry about him. Then he's gonna hit Dragon Wing 1 with his next attack.
That's a hit. $14 points of damage to
chonk.
the Dragon Wing.
Are you sure you want to be here? I don't think you want to be here. You should run, or you will die. And that's his turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, did you push the Dragon Wing?
No, you can only do
No?
it once
Okay.
per turn.
Gotcha. All right, at the
Let me read
end
it.
of
Once
your
per turn,
turn,
yeah.
Rezmir is going to use 2 legendary action points, which causes darkness to appear. Let me do this one
I
instead.
say, is this a darknessy Rava can still see through?
No. It blocks vision. Beamok, Slurm, and Dragonwing 1 are blinded.
Well, is this just darkness? Because I do see through magical darkness.
Oh, Slurm is not. That's right. Slurm has Devil's Sight.
What a devilish ability.
All right, Freddy, you're up.
Red's moving through here.
Cowardice.
Let's see. And then he's actually gonna move up here. He's gonna hide in the darkness.
Okay. Oops.
Oh.
Freddy, as you move up, you also are blinded.
Yep. Can he sense anybody next to him?
Make me a perception check. You are not sure.
All right. Yeah, he'll just end his turn there.
Okay. As Guard Drake 3's turn comes up, you hear Rezmir's voice. You idiots! Retreat back to me! The Guard Drake is going to make 2 attacks against Slurm in front of it. That should be... Do a -5 because it can't actually see. Blocked. And the tail whip is a miss. And Guard Drake 3 going to stay right there. The veteran is going to disengage. $15. 20. 530. Didn't let me. There. And Rezmir is going to shoot a line of acid .30-foot line. All right. So this is going to get Guard Drake 3, Slurm, VMOC, Dragonwing, and Freddy.
Is it an attack or is it a save?
Save.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, Ureva wasn't supposed to be a part of that. All right, the Dragonwing fails. Guard Drake succeeds. Slurm succeeds. Freddy succeeds. VMOC succeeds. But nonetheless, it's going to deal some damage. Slurm takes 10, along with the Guard Drake, Freddy, and VMOC. The Dragonwing perishes.
Oh, screwed up his
Drake.
her own allies, huh?
Yep. Guard Drake perishes as well.
I forget, if I have inspiration point checked, it means you have one, right?
If you have
you
a
do
star, if you
do
have a
not
star,
have-
you
Oh,
have.
that's right, the star, that's right, okay.
The dumb Dragonwing. There he is. All right. And then you hear Rezmir actually begin to move away. Guard Drake 2 is going to disengage and move back as well. Slurm, you're up.
Alright. Worm will give chase.
Okay.
I'll move her here. Oh yeah, she couldn't reach Rezmir. Yeah, she'll just make 2 attacks on the veteran.
Okay. That's a miss.
Unfortunate. Oh. That's too bad. Well, I guess while she's here, has the bonus action to do so. She will place a hex on Rezmir.
Okay.
Do I push both of them?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Slurm moves up out of the darkness, makes 2 attacks against the veteran, which are unsuccessful, but nevertheless places a hex upon Rezmir.
Yeah, I guess she'll stay here.
And it is Rosemary's turn. Rosemary is going to attempt to dispel. Right. And it is of 3rd level or lower. So, the darkness dissipates, taking a 3rd level spell slot from Rosemary, who is going to step up into this little doorway area, gaining a meager amount of cover, taking us to Ireva Galanodel.
All right. Seeing the darkness dissipating, Ureva
We're
yells.
still blinded.
Oh, I'm not. Wow. So Ureva yells in triumph, Rosemary, well done. And runs up 55 feet, so she would...
Can't. Haste is gone.
Oh, it is?
Yep. Which also means you can't take a turn.
Yeah, I would say you should have told me that before, I tried to take a turn.
Yeah.
You also should have just, warned me.
You feel a sudden wave of exhaustion.
Isn't it? It's already been a minute?
No, Josh dropped a concentration.
Okay, so Eureka does nothing then. Because I can't attack, remove, or anything, right?
Correct. You cannot take any actions this turn.
Okay. Never mind.
All right, VMOC, you're up.
Looking around. Where, what, where? 20 to there. He will unload on the... Well, he will attack the veteran. Gotta watch my words around this group.
What are you talking about? We're so appropriate, it's not even funny. Totes approps.
That's a hit. 13 points of damage to the veteran.
You will hit him again, or try to hit him again.
That's a hit. $12 points of damage.
That one he will push him 5 feet. Yep, there. That's his turn.
All right, VMOC moves up and with 2 quick hits. Dung, dung. The veteran is smacked, even being pushed backwards from his position. Freddy, you are up.
All right. Fred's gonna come up behind VMOC here. Use the rest of his movement to go over there. Also target the veteran and... Well, actually, hold up. You know what? No, I'm gonna change tactics. He's gonna pull out an icy wand that he has been holding onto in his pocket.
Heyo!
That's what the kids are calling it now, huh?
Yeah,
The Wand of Winter.
Yeah, and then in a 20-foot... Oh, yeah, I gotta make it a little bigger.
That's what he said.
Say 20-foot cone right there. He's gonna do the top level spell, Ice Storm.
Okay.
Expending... Which one is this? How many points is this one?
Ice Storm is 4 charges.
4 charges, yeah, it's 4
Spell
charges.
save DC 15.
Yep. I do not have that spell in my repertoire to put the effects on him.
Let me.
How do you want to go about
look.
this?
Ice Storm?
Yep, Ice Storm.
Okay. Just gonna add Wand of Winter to its own thing.
Okay, that works.
Has 7 charges. What is the ability for?
It's just 15. The DC is just 15. There's no ability, it's just flat.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I have that Ice Storm under Wand of Winter on your Actions tab. I'm going to get rid of that under the items.
Okay. DC 15. Alright, let's do the save.
Guard Drake fails along with Resmir. The veteran succeeds, deals half damage on a success. So, nevertheless, go ahead and roll damage. Veteran dies. The Guard Drake dies. Resmir is still alive.
Bitch.
Alright, and that area is now difficult terrain
Yes, it is.
till the end of my next turn. I'm going to leave that circle up so everyone knows.
Thank you.
All right, Rezmir is going to move to the doorway and open it. Wrath, I need you now! And she moves within the doorway. And she is going to attempt to hide.
She's such a big baby for how much shit she talks.
Hey, she could have kicked her ass back at Castle Neritar, but she didn't.
No, that was her mistake.
Well, you didn't want the story to end there, right?
All right, Slurm, you're up.
Okay.
No, I see a token on the map I don't want to see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently his name is Wrath now.
Oh wait, it's difficult terrain, isn't it?
It is.
It is.
Or maybe she isn't talking to him, I don't know.
Hey, it kept her from running away too far.
So it means I could move, what, like 15 then?
Yeah.
Okay. And I see... Can I... The 2 tokens... Oh no, I can see... Okay, I can see a lot more tokens.
Yeah.
And this is an open doorway now?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's see if I can... Is that... I don't think I could hit that, could I? It looks like it's intersecting with a wall or something.
This object, you see 3 statues within. The statue right there that you were targeting, that you would be able to see. It's just got like half cover if you wanted to hit it.
Okay. Oh wait, this one though, that one, is that a clear shot?
That is a clear shot.
Or is that a table behind it? Okay. Yeah, I will unleash some Eldritch Blast upon that. Here we go.
As you unleash this eldritch energy, it smashes into one of the statues in the chamber, and it blows off a small chunk of stone. You see what appeared to be a statue before begin to move and turn. It is a gargoyle, and you have dealt 17 points of damage to it.
That was the attack roll. That's damage. I forgot to roll it.
Oh yeah, 5 points of damage.
I guess she'll use the other one on it.
Another hit. 12 points of damage.
Okay, I think that's what she got.
All right. Within the chamber, you hear some moving about. Let's see, what can he do? Gonna move right here. And he is going to ready an action. Taking us back to the top of the order with Rosemary. All right, and at this moment, Otto, hopefully you're watching the stream, but you have seen some of these movements of the guard drakes. Along with Rezmir, the coordination is unmistakable. Maybe not these guard drakes themselves, but their master most likely was behind the attack on your homeland and is very likely responsible for your death. And Rosemary moves up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, as far as she can get, and yells out, Rezmir, tell me, were you responsible for my death? And Rosemary what does she have?
Finger of death, maybe?
Not quite. Let's see. Trying to look through her spells, trying to figure out what she could do. While she's passing by Vmok, she is going to target him and cast Death Ward.
Oh, that's cool.
Using a level 4 spell slot. Oh, she doesn't have a level 4 spell slot. Never mind, she can't do that.
Like,
Nomad, sorry, real quick question on the back end. Did Ireva notice what color dress that noble woman was wearing?
I myself am not sure. Why does it matter? Freddy, what color dress should it be?
Oh, no!
purple.
She is wearing a purple dress.
All right, I will shout that back to Freddy. We're talking whispers to not interrupt, but should you shout,
Gotcha.
she's in a purple regal dress in the north corner, Freddy. Do you think you know this woman?
I haven't seen her. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, man.
Okay, instead,
The plot thickens.
Rosemary is going to target Vmok, Slurm, and Freddy with Aid. That is a level 2 spell. And that takes us to Ireva.
Finally, feeling a normal level of energy returning to her. Ireva, let me see. So she lost Hunter's Mark, correct?
Do you have it on you?
Well, I guess I didn't see
Yep.
it drop, but I don't see it on her.
It probably went over the minute. I think 6
It
rounds
dropped
is a
when you
minute.
got hit.
Yep. Or when you
She
got
didn't-
hit.
Okay. I guess it doesn't really show it very well, so okay. Anyway, she is going to just run up as far as she can, which now doesn't feel like very much because I was able to go 70 feet. So she's gonna move up there. And she can't see anything, so the only thing I'm gonna have her do is, on the off chance that some enemy comes into view, she'll hold her action to attack the first enemy that might come into view, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay.
But that is all I can do.
We move on to Vmok.
He was really tired. He'll move to there and dodge.
Okay. Vmok, you move to within sight, where you see Asbara Joss.
You will announce that? I mean, he's seen this guy before, yes? Is this one he's seen before? Or was that a different one? That was,
No, I think you wouldn't have. I think you wouldn't have. Well, anyway, you move up and you see this red-robed wizards with a hand extended, chanting words. The moment that he sees you, he unleashes the energy.
Okay. There is someone in wizard robes. Oh no!
Vmok, Freddy, Rosemary, and Slurm are
all over again.
targeted by the fireball spell.
I swear to God, that man is mine.
Everybody succeeds, but even so, receiving half damage. Asbara looses this mote of fire that shoots out, hitting a space right next to Vmok. The fire sweeps out, and you all feel your skin burned as you each take 13 points of damage. Slurm maintains concentration, as well as Rosemary. And that takes us back to Vmok.
Yeah, he had moved and dodged, so.
All right, Freddy, you're up.
All right. Freddy's gonna move up. So let's see, pass through him. So be 10. He can go here.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Is this the gargoyle that you were hitting earlier? Gargoyle 3? No, it was Gargoyle 1. Okay, he's going to target Gargoyle 1, one with some chip damage on it, and also lose some Eldritch Blasts at it. He's going to drop the wand in the process.
Not the wands, Harry.
Not the wand. 7 points of damage. Well, you can use the wand as a spellcasting focus.
You can? Does it say you can? Never mind then. I won't drop it.
Harry, the wand shows you.
Yeah.
A sorcerer, warlock, or
Harry.
wizard can use such an item as a spellcasting focus.
Harry.
Never mind. I do not drop it then.
He's a bard, though, so.
He's got
I'm
warlock.
also a warlock.
I know. I'm just being an a-hole.
You mean you're being a wormhole?
Okay.
Ondar, is that you?
Oh, now you're being a real dick, man.
You hear within the chamber, as well as those of you within sight of this guy, can hear him dictate some orders. Ondar, why don't you take care of this meddlesome trio? I think it's about time we leave. And at this moment is when you see the form of your old ally come into view.
No.
He strides up to take position right before the doorway.
This is when we find out just how sadistic Nomad is. I'm just kidding.
It's called story, bro.
I'm just kidding.
Vmok bristles.
Yes. Vmok. The
begins to-
moment... Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, the moment that you lay your eyes on Ondar, same as everybody else, sees Ondar stagger for a second, as well as Vmok. Vmok, you lay your eyes upon him, and immediately your mind is flooded with many thousands of stimulating images rushing through your mind.
Oh,
You see visions of yourself being taught by an elder gentleman teaching you about honor, pride, and the art of war. But not only that, the lessons about how to take care of those under your charge. You feel this immense pride well up within you as you prove yourself time and time again to this man. You see another moment where you are coronated within his court. You see yourself swearing oaths of fealty and looking around to all of those of your family, save for your disapproving father. You are on a wagon trail traveling west. You are no longer in your homeland. You have taken a pilgrimage or Torm to visit a temple of his in the western lands. You see yourself running from this caravan to a village on fire, a blue dragon flying overhead. More stimulating images rush through your mind as you begin to make friends with a half-orc who is also akin to you, a barbarian. You see you and him kneeling down before another knight, swearing more oaths, and then rushing to the city of splendors, the city of Waterdeep, of you yourself, Vimok, have never heard of, but nonetheless, this memory is your own. And though you have witnessed your friend Noct struggling with something internally, he has not shared it with you. And one day, one fateful morning, as you were set to travel north on a caravan wagon trail, or I should say that was Baldur's Gate, as you were traveling to Waterdeep. No, wait, sorry, I'm messing this up. It was in Waterdeep, because you were going north to go into the swamp. Traveling for that castle. You wake to find Noct is not there anymore. He leaves a note, and you cannot bear to read it yourself, for you know that he has left. Hearing of your friend and ally taking off for fear of the monster within him taking control. You are saddened, and you understand, but nonetheless, it hurts your honor. You believed that he was more like you, and thus is the first pillar that fell within your trust in your allies. More stimulating images flood your mind. You attempting to take care of those within your charge, remembering your grandfather's words. Ireva moving about a little too close for comfort within the battles. You finally make your way to the roadhouse, and this new friend, Uthar, who you have taken a bit of a liking to, has vengeance in his heart, and though you attempt to steer him towards a more righteous path, his fight with that one who put him into slavery, you know, that was after. Damn it. Sorry, I'm trying to do this. So you have made your way finally to the roadhouse, and with your allies, as you see the cult beginning to surround it, you notice the Red Wizard charging forth, attempting to finally put an end to this. A single fireball puts you down, and you fade into blackness. As you are drifting upon the astral sea, moving further and closer towards that divine domain of Torm, its welcoming gates towards you. But before you can see the interior, you are ripped from this, and you awaken within a dank, dark chamber, no light. a voice all too familiar welcomes you. You see visions of yourself and your mind being twisted, your sense of honor turning to vengeance. This world is not what you have expected, not what you came to enjoy. And through speaking with Asbara Joss and the promises of a new world that can be born in your own vision, you have finally agreed to aid him. If only you will be allowed to bring the world forth of your own. For time in this world has shown you that people cannot be trusted. The senses of honor that you have at your heart still are lost on those. They are not worthy of Torm's embrace. And so, for the moment, at least, you will aid this cult. You will bring the world asunder, and in its rebirth, you will bring about paradise. And that is where we will end the session.
Knew it.
So just to be
Okay, VMOC, if you could stay after for a little bit, I did want to talk to you quick, but I am going to end the stream. So thank you to all of you out there tuning in and partaking in this. This was a big session. We are in a huge, huge moment right now. But for now, I will say that it is time. Until the next, I hope to see you again next Monday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time to finish this epic ending of Horde of the Dragon Queen. Thank you to all of you. Until next time.